The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
The landscape of Australian rap is always changing.
Forever.
And in the last 3 years, it's changed. Yeah, it's changed quite a fair bit. And I kind of felt like that early to mid 2000s, so I'd say like 2001, particularly to 2006, 7, but even up until 08, 09, there was like a real golden era there.
Yep.
And then it kind of, I don't know, it changed a bit. Maybe I lost attention a little bit there. And now it feels like it's at an all-time high. Like you've just got people popping up from all over the country.
Like, yeah. Well, what can I say, man? Like golden era, that was, you're right, man. And now, like, it was more of a communal thing now, and now it's just gone nationwide sort of thing. And
the bubble's burst.
It has.
It's completely burst. It's interesting because from my memory, Melbourne always kind of had it in terms of
course, man. That's a no-brainer. Come on.
And look, then, because I think we were talking about this briefly before, like I was talking to Sam, like LC dropped at the end, I think, of 02.
Yep.
Stage is set.
Yep.
And, you know, in my opinion, that was just at the time, and even now, but at the time, that was sure shot.
Yeah.
Head and shoulders above everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Hoods came through and dropped The Calling like the following year.
Again.
Yeah. And they shot straight to the top. And then off the back of that, you know, the whole golden era thing started to form. You know, you have the Funkers, yourself, you had Vents. And then around that time, I kind of feel like ADL had it.
You can think what you want, man. I'm messing with you. Absolutely, man.
But, you know, like ADL had his time. And then, you know, fast forward the clock to now, my personal opinion is Sydney's got it. You know, like obviously
Western Sydney.
Yeah, like obviously the Hoods are still flying through the roof, but you know, from the Hoods to the next, you know, big act in ADL and hip hop is quite a big gap, and that's strongly to do with just how much the Hoods have just gone through the roof. But yeah, now it kind of feels like Sydney, in particular West Sydney, has got it.
No doubt, man. All these Adelaides, man, they have forged a fucking movement, man.
And it's huge.
It's unstoppable at the moment.
And they're doing it without radio push and
I fucking love that shit, man.
The internet. The power
I saw these lads, you know, had their upbringings, you know, a lot different to others that were into the scene before that, man. And they're actually speaking some real shit that, you know, and telling their life experience. And, you know, the people from, you know, the beaches in Sydney or fucking Toorak and Melbourne fuck with that because it's foreign to them.
Now, I put this up on the internet, I think, like around this time last year, and it kind of pissed people off a bit because I said, if Oz Rap had a ladder, how would the ladder look at this point in time? And this was, December 2018. And from memory, I put Sydney at the top. Man, I think I put Perth second. I think I might have put Tassie third. I think I had Melbourne in fourth and Adelaide in fifth.
This interview's over. We're done. Where's that kid with my latte, man? We're getting out of here.
And, you know, obviously everybody had their piece to say and whatnot. Now, if I ask you the same question right now.
Yes, sir.
December 2019. If Oz Rap had a ladder, who would you put at the top?
Sydney, man. They were down for a long, long time, man.
Well, because I remember Sydney had like
your hijack
and torture, and obviously before that, man, oh geez, I can't believe I'm forgetting this name.
Oh, Death
Wish, yeah. And obviously there was other bits and pieces, but it really wasn't catching my radar. Whereas now, like you, I'd put them at number one.
They're unstoppable.
Then if I said to you, put them in 1 to 5, city by city, off the top, bearing in mind that, you know, this is...
Bearing in mind that I'm going on tour soon to these fucking cities. Trying to get me stabbed, man. Look, for real, I would say Sydney's number one, man. Melbourne, we're behind them.
So you put Melbourne in number 2?
Yeah.
Who'd you put in number 3?
Melbourne's always top 2, my friend. Always. Shit, man. It's tough. Shit.
Perth has got, draft,
Yeah.
complete, that psych ward movement. Tassie's got Wombat.
Wombat's killing it, man.
They've got Greeley.
He's out soon as well, man.
Yep. Shout outs to Grills, man. We look forward to him coming out.
Yeah, man. No doubt.
And that whole THC movement.
Yep.
And then Brisbane, Brisbane, obviously you got Kings Connected. And you've got
You got Nerve, man.
Nerve.
He's one of my favourites.
Beers Beats in the Biz.
Yeah.
That podcast. So having said all that,
Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide.
What? What?
Hey, man, I'm not disputing it. I think that Adelaide needs a bit of a kick in the pants.
They do, man, because Adelaide was front runners for a long time, man.
Yeah.
I'm sort of talking like, the 07s to the 11s sort of thing, man. You guys had a good reign at the top.
So then, therefore, because we haven't put Tassie in there, that means that would you bump Adelaide out and slip Tassie in the top 5 then?
Yes, sir. Because Wombat, man, he's on his shit.
Yeah.
The kid is a beast.
Yeah, he's killing it. Hey.
The lesson.
927. Oh, yeah.